In a world where adventure awaits and danger lurks around every corner, an unlikely group of friends find themselves on the path to becoming heroes. But school will only get them halfway. Merlin, the human warlock barber guy.
Oh god, no, I gotta buff his butt! No! Can I refuse business?
Ubo, the turtle artificer.
Well, it doesn't work yet, but I'm working on it.
Ultrex, the discarded warforged paladin.
I don't eat or sleep or wear clothes, so I just sit in the corner and wait.
And Clyde, the Goliath barbarian in skinny jeans.
They're called skinny pelts, okay?
Find us on iTunes or wherever you download your podcast by searching for Halfway to Heroes.
Hello and welcome to the D&D Grandma and the Family That Games Together podcast. For more about our history, please check us out on Twitter at D&D Grandma or on Facebook at The Family That Games Together. We hope you have as much fun listening to our story as we did creating it. Now, sit back and enjoy. Okay, welcome back everybody. Just to get the little bit of business out of the way first. For those of you following along at home, the party is at level 5 right now. They leveled up at the end of last session, so if anyone's keeping track of that. Reminder to everyone listening, Dralicon tickets are on sale right now, www.dralicon.com. More podcasters are getting added to the ticket every day, so I'm not going to keep listing them all because eventually the entire podcast will just be me listing other podcasters. But there's a whole bunch of great people out there who are going to be there, so dralicon.com, go check it out. It's going to be a great time. Get some Patreon shout-outs out of the way. Want to say thank you to our longtime and still sponsors, The Deck of Many, as well as Alyssa Hogue, The Nerd Asylum, Patricia McFarlane, Shedrick Pittman, and Tabletop Loot. Thank you all so much. And all of our other patrons who are on Patreon right now. We also have been posting little by little commercial-free episodes on our Patreon. So if you don't want to have to deal with fast-forwarding through the ads, head over to Patreon, $1 a month, and you'll be able to eventually get the whole catalog of our backlog ad-free. New episodes go up every Sunday. We're on all your favorite podcatchers, iTunes, Google Music, Podbean, Stitcher, TuneIn. I mean, anywhere you can get podcasts. And I think I'd be remiss if I didn't give a quick congratulations to the cast of Critical Role. They met their final stretch goal of 8.8 million.
Wow. Woo!
That is a huge victory for everybody in the tabletop gaming community.
Absolutely.
They did it on their terms. They kept big corporate paws off of their project. And I'm going to stand by my prediction that if D&D goes mainstream, that's going to be what kicked in the door. That's the catalyst. So I want to give a shout out to Critical Role crew on that one.
I think it was a big win for everybody because it's like everyone who wants to share their game, you know, like us, we just want to share our game and put it out there for anybody who's interested.
That's
and
it.
I think that's where they really started. And I think that's awesome.
8.8 million. And all they wanted was 750,000.
Oh, that's amazing.
Get that 10 million goal, huh?
Get some. Let's get some luck points out of the way.
Goody. I like
yeah.
Okay,
I'm ready.
so all different. It's all different this time. Ember, Umbra, and Sariel, you all have 3.
Okay, good.
Tor and Sashim, you have 4.
Ooh.
Nulara, you have 5.
Wow.
Luck points.
Luck
Do
points.
you remember what they are? It's essentially re-roll a 20 or make you re-roll a 20, right?
Yes, it's basically that's what it sums up to.
It's either ours or yours.
Yep. Okay. To recap last session. So, you all were in the middle of your assault on the Blue Ring hideout when your new ally arrived on the scene, having been collected by your mysterious friend, the Doctor, and told, you better get down there and help out your friends. It was quite a battle, but you eventually cleared out all the Blue Ring members resident to Whitebridge, and finally caught up with someone from that Sashim and Tor ran afoul of their first day in town, and unbeknownst to anyone, that new Laura had run afoul of long before you guys ever crossed paths, and that was the halfling rogue Netta, who was essentially the lieutenant of this branch of the Blue Ring. Upon interrogating her, you found out that they were working for a contract sent out by someone by the name of General Kalzim, who connects to Tor somehow, some way from his past. And he is the one who put the contract out on the red-haired Goliath to be taken alive at all costs. After a beheading was done, Tanetta and the Blue Ring hideout set ablaze, as y'all do. You sent communication by way of this mysterious parchment that you found, that the Goliath was in custody, and everyone else had been dealt with. And that communique apparently got sent to Kalzim, or whoever it was Netta was communicating with. You had a late-night meeting with your friend the doctor, where you exchanged notes about what was happening, what's going on, this and that, and proceeded to Sariel's mansion, where you were going to update her dad on what's been happening, and you heard a familiar voice inside the parlor room, realizing your friend Lord Cormion was present and in some kind of business discussion with her father. She's trying to shuffle all of you upstairs quickly, and you would have made it had it not been for Sashim's splint armor banging off the banister.
Oops.
Thankfully, as far as you guys know, Cormion did not find out you were there.
Oh, I don't like how you say that.
You brought Sariel's father into the loop, who has agreed to assist in any way he can and to keep his daughter safe and her friend safe as well. Rested for the evening, and the five of you, without Sariel, went into the upper city to meet with Drusilia from the Iron Academy and find out if she was done translating the ship's logs, which apparently she was, and when she went to give them to you, went missing. The book itself wound up on your porch with the last 2 pages ripped out and a little bit of blood on the binding of the book. You went back into the upper city to try and investigate what might have happened to her, where she went, and upon walking around, you stumbled across a robbery. Some gem cutter, a gnomish gem cutter, was getting robbed by a couple of ruffians, which happened to be, conveniently, right around the corner from where Sariel works, from where her father's textile shop is. And you all soundly dealt with the thieves. And we are picking up right there, from that moment. That's where we're at. So, these 3 figures are laying in the street.
Not from Blue Ring, but maybe commissioned by Blue Ring, right?
Well, the Blue Ring's gone. As far as in this city goes, you guys...
That's it. We eliminated that.
As far as you know,
okay,
yeah.
okay. All right.
These were just thieves. Just thugs.
Just thugs, okay.
All right.
And he
searching all the
gifted us
pockets.
a 200 gold ruby.
The gem cutter, I believe, gave you that as a sign of thanks. And he is there talking to you now.
I put it in the kitty.
Okay. And coming down the street with short swords drawn, you can see 4 dwarven city guards.
Don't run. Remember, last time we ran and we got in trouble.
Guys, I'm well respected in this town, so just let me do the talking. Please let me do the talking. Sashim.
What I say? I'm gonna keep my hand on the hilt of my sword, just in case.
As Sashim does.
Okay.
Can I sleight of hand check and even I know they're approaching, but I want to see like if there's anything in their pocket.
Yeah,
like,
I want to look in their pockets.
that I can grab real quick.
I'm kind of gonna like step in front of them, like where the guard is coming, so they're behind me. Doing.
I'll be behind Sariel.
Make an investigation check, Numbra.
Investigation?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not as good, but alright. Never mind. That's an 8.
I'm
Okay.
looking as well.
What's up?
I said I was looking too.
Okay, you can make it with advantage, so roll another one.
Okay. Oh, that's much better. 21.
Okay. You don't find a whole lot. I found like 3 gold pieces, 6 silver.
Gold is gold.
3 gold pieces.
And
Sorry,
6
what?
silver.
Okay.
And these guards come, what is the meaning of this?
Sirs, thank goodness that you're here, and thank goodness these good citizens were here. As you could see, these 3 ruffians were trying to rob this poor jewel cutter. Thank goodness these citizens were here. They took them down. Arrest them. The guys down on the ground, not the citizens.
Just for the hell of it, make a persuasion check.
You should have a plus 10.
Plus 10.
25. Very persuasive.
Sashin's impressed.
Yes, Lady Tremaine. Thank you, all resident adventurers, and they appear to recognize you guys from your dealings with the Lord Mayor. You are the resident adventurers to Whitebridge, so yeah, they kind of get the gist of what's going on. And quickly, the manacles come out, and they're shackling the 3 ruffians. And that little gnome shopkeeper is there, and he's going over, and you could tell one of the guards kind of separates, and he's just taking a verbal statement from the gem cutter. And now the city guard appear to sort of taking this over officially as far as what's going on.
Okay, and as seeing that, I kind of step off to the side with the rest of the party.
Okay.
So I can't leave you alone for a few hours, can I?
I called you. I told you what was going on. You were like, "Oh, that sucks," and walked away.
Well, because I was
hung
working
up
on
on
an
me.
abacus.
We can't help it if these things happen in our way.
But somehow they always seem to happen to you guys.
That's our job. Welcome to our party.
Okay, so what are you doing now, guys?
We are retracing Lady Drusilla's steps. Did you know that, Saria? That she's missing?
I don't believe I know that because I'm taking over the Tremaine Textile Empire, as I'm calling it now.
Okay, so I guess we just noodled you that she was deciphering a book, and now the book's got missing pages and bloody, and
We had no other leads, so we're just trying to retrace her steps.
Okay. I would like everybody to make an investigation check.
19.
Oh.
17.
Oh, 14.
17.
6.
Okay.
Yeah, Tor. You got this.
I have read it.
I know my name.
Look at my hair flying in the breeze.
Tor's like, have you seen... Oh, that is a lovely town. Umbra yields the best results. In about... Takes Umbra maybe about a half hour. And you eventually you find a human woman who tells you she saw Lady Drusilia last night when this woman was on her way home from the markets. She goes, she was coming down this avenue right here, and suddenly she stopped and turned very rigidly, just stopped and turned and went into that alleyway over there. And she points down this alleyway, maybe about 50 yards from where you are.
Okay, and was that like very late at night or at dusk? Like what time do you
It was
think?
just after sundown. All the shops were closing up. I was on my way home.
Sundown.
Are we all there?
This is just Umbra.
Did she look?
Well, I'm for the mechanics of this, I'm assuming you were all doing like... and now this is what Umbra has discovered, so...
Did she look at all, like, please don't be alarmed, but did she look like she was at all bleeding or cut? Like, did she look like she had maybe been, like, in a fight with someone and she was maybe fleeing? How fast was she moving down the street?
She was walking very fast.
Very fast.
But when she hit that alleyway, she just stopped and then
was
turned and very slowly, almost deliberately, walked into that alleyway. She seemed a bit harrowed at first, but then just got very calm and just turned and walked right into that alleyway.
Okay, you saw her whole entire demeanor change and she just turned.
Yes, I did not notice any wounds or
Was
injuries.
she grasping anything?
She was holding a tome of some sort?
Okay, yeah, some kind of book.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am. I'm going to take a silver and put it in her hand.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh,
I'm having a good year.
Okay, I'm going to track down my fellow adventurers into the street and try to do like a little, not a huddle, like tell them each individually, but noodles them all so that we can all kind of find a side place to maybe congregate, like a little, like just a little stealthily, not a lot. I just don't want to call attention to ourselves, you know?
Okay. That's easy enough.
You don't
There's
want to
no
yell,
check.
huddle up.
Yeah, I don't want to yell huddle up or like start a huddle right there in the middle of the street like we're up to something, but
That's easy enough. There's no check involved with that.
yeah, okay. And then I just noodle all of you, and and just to add to that, personally, what I think all that means is that, you know, someone charmed her, somebody took over her mind. That was magical, that made her stop and come to them. So, you know, I don't know how we want to proceed. We want to check out the alleyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah, I think you and Tor should head down that
It's
alley.
definitely before she was assaulted of some kind or taken.
Yeah,
you know,
let's
she
go.
still had the book intact, I believe.
Okay, so you're investigating the alleyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll lead. I'll go into the alley first.
I'll stealth in.
Okay. I'm assuming you're leaving the shop, Sariel?
Yes.
And you're going to join them?
So I call to the workers that are there. So I'm taking lunch. just watch things. Okay.
And you can see they're all puzzled because it's early morning. But you're also the daughter of the boss, and they're not going to argue with you.
Don't look at me like that.
They're all right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Sure.
Okay,
No
bye.
judgment. No judgment.
Okay, bye.
Okay, so stealth check from you.
And you're just like, bye.
Because I'm not used to having to manage people. I don't really
19.
know
Man,
what
I
that
can
is.
roll anything and get a high stealth now. I love it.
Oh, with expertise?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You roll.
My stealth is at a plus 10.
I wasn't trying to.
Wow.
No, she was.
Oh, okay.
She was. Okay. So, Sashim, you're right behind her as you just see
Okay.
Umber for a split second just kind of like vanishes into the shadow as she's prone
I was
to
like,
do.
what is that?
Yeah. So you both walk in, and Umber, you're stealthing, holding to the wall as you normally do, and Sashim's just walking in, greatsword on shoulder.
Thanks a lot.
It is a 15-foot wide alley.
Okay.
It goes about 25 feet in and comes to a dead end. And there's buildings here, and the buildings end at a very rough brick wall.
Okay.
Dead end.
Anything in the alley, like maybe trash cans or...
Any doorways?
Each of you make an investigation check.
Okay.
21.
With the 21, the rest of you don't have to roll. It's
I
fine.
want to roll.
16.
Umbra,
Yeah.
you notice, and I heard the other numbers, but Umbra's the only one who spots it.
Okay.
You notice that at the bottom of the brick wall, right at the base, where essentially the paved road, or what constitutes a road at this point, there's like roughly like stone slabs that make up a road.
Yeah.
One of the slabs in the ground at the base of the brick wall is a slightly different shade of gray than the others.
Got it. Okay. Can I check for traps?
By all means, make a perception check.
Perception?
Yeah.
9.
Nothing you can see.
No traps. I want to ask, Sariel or Ember, who can detect magic? Can somebody like take a look at this? You know,
I have mage
odd
hand.
looking. You have mage hand? Yeah, maybe have the mage hand push on it. I don't know. From a distance.
Do you have detect magic?
I do not.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna do my mage hand.
Anybody got that? No.
No, I do not have find traps.
Okay.
Okay, I've never used mage hand before.
I
Okay.
find this stone suspect, so check it out.
I'm going to.
Sashim has the great sword out.
I'm always...
Yeah,
I don't play
I'm
around.
just standing there with a bow cocked. Like
She's already
right-
said Hassan.
right,
She's just
looking
waiting
at
for the
it.
chop.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, Ember, so you cast...
So I'm gonna have everybody step back. It's 30 feet.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have my hand go out maybe about 20 feet.
Okay. And
Everyone behind me.
But I have I have my crossbow like aimed right at it.
And a spell you've never seen Ember use before is this spectral hand just comes out from her hands and makes its way toward this brick. For the purposes of the check, I would just like you to make a spell casting check. Roll a d20 and add your charisma modifier.
422.
22.
Nice.
You take this hand across this slab of stone, and you can feel that it doesn't fit 100% flush, but you would only notice that if you were actually to get up and touch it. And you can get like one of the corners, and you use the mage hand to pull up the corner of the slab, and it almost hinges up perfectly straight.
Okay. Do I, from this distance, from 20 feet, do I see any trigger or smoke or tripwire?
It opens up, and it opens up towards you. It's like if you're casting from back here.
How big is it? How big is the stone?
The stone, it's maybe 3 feet by 3 feet.
Oh, I say, I think I found something. Do you want to go and take a look at it?
Yeah.
All right, I would say go sneak up there.
Okay. I'm like all excited about it. I'm like, here we go, and I just.
Okay, so as you come around the side, and
she was gonna go all carefully, and she's like,
and Umbra, the slab is almost as tall as you. So as you're coming around the side, the slab is like up to your chin with your short bow drawn, and you look and you can see that it opens up into a hole in the ground, and there is a spiral staircase going down.
Oh, okay. So I've got an action ready, like my bow is cocked, and I'm just gonna stealthily.
Is it dark?
Start sneaking down.
Dark-ish, yeah.
Dark-ish. Oh, so I can only go so far. I don't have dark vision, so...
I do.
Somebody
but
wanna
I'll go with
give me a light source?
Or light source.
I'm gonna give you light on the tip of your arrow.
Okay, perfect, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Just a little piece of metal on the tip of your arrow.
Which essentially turns your arrow into a flashlight.
Perfect.
Cool.
So it's like as you have the gun, you know that little light that they have on there?
Except I shoot my arrow and now I can't see anything.
Here's a question. I'll follow.
You want your bow to light up instead?
Yes, light my bow.
But if we
this
all
way
go
I
down
don't lose
there,
my light
will
source.
Tor be able to fit?
Yeah, he'll fit.
He'll fit.
I mean, it'll be a little claustrophobic to get onto the staircase to get through the opening, but yeah, it looks like if you stick your head in and look down, you can. He'll be able to move around. Yeah, it'll just be a little squeeze to get in, but then once he's in, he'll be all right.
We don't want to leave him alone.
I understand. For the purposes of this, and because there's going to be more to this, obviously, I'd like a marching order, and this will be the marching order I'm going to assume you're in the whole time, unless you tell me it changes.
Okay, I'll be behind.
This way I don't have to keep asking. So Umbra. Sashim, okay. The next two in line, or the next one, who's behind Sashim?
I'll go. Okay.
Nulara. Who's behind Nulara?
Me.
Ember. Who would be next?
Me.
Tor, and then Sariel in the back.
Yeah. She's going to be up in front.
You're going to watch
She's
my
the
back.
tank in front. I'll be second from the back.
It's actually not a bad. She's harder to hit than Tor is. He can take more damage, but she's harder to hit. So it's actually not a bad way to do it.
So, who's behind me?
I'm behind you.
Okay, is that cool?
Okay.
Okay. So you make your way down this spiral staircase.
All right.
Her bow is a light. I thought it was going to be all cool and make it the arrow tip, but apparently, then when you shoot it, you can't see anymore.
Oh boy.
Oh, so you need you cast light on the bow.
On the bow.
Okay. So you make your way down the spiral staircase. It goes down about 40 feet before landing in a roughly circular chamber. You can see that in this chamber, there are little alcoves cut along the sides of what would be... And it's not a perfect circle. It's roughly a circular chamber. Oval, elliptical, whatever you want to call it. And there's these little alcoves in the wall, and you can see 5 stone alcoves, and they each have like this stone
like a
container.
Pedestal? Okay.
But you can definitely see it looks like a pedestal, but each of these pedestals have a lid. They're all about maybe 6 feet by 3 feet, and they have like lids on them.
Interesting.
These pedestals are sitting in the alcove,
Like
and
a
the
cutout.
pedestals themselves have lids.
Okay. Does the circular room go anywhere?
Yes,
Okay.
off to the... When you land, it would be... If this room was a square, it would be in the right corner over this way. You can see that there is a 5-foot tunnel or chamber that goes deeper in or wherever else it leads out of.
Okay. Before we do anything with the pedestals, which I'm sure we're going to check them out, but I just want to like stealth maybe 10, 20 feet down there just to see if I hear anything. Is anybody coming for us? Like, did we disturb anyone, awake anything?
So you're stealthing toward that tunnel.
Yeah. Not very far in. I just want to, as far as I can see, which is probably only like a few feet in, but I just want to listen and see if I hear footsteps or anything like that.
Okay. Once you make your way over to that tunnel, you can see that it is another staircase going down.
It's a staircase
But rather than the spiral staircase that you came down, this is actually like a rough cut stone staircase that's going further down into underground.
Wherever. Okay, got it.
I will, to the center pedestal, mage hand out, open it.
Okay.
Check for traps. I don't know how to do that.
Perception check.
Oh. 12.
Well, you don't see any traps.
Okay. There's no traps, everybody.
Okay. Now
Where
you're
in the pedestal?
on the pedestal, and you're
When
trying
you pick up the cover?
Yes.
Okay.
And you're trying to use the mage hand to lift it? Spellcasting check, please. Or we'll just call it a charisma check.
18.
Okay.
Good.
You're able to get the fingers of the mage hand underneath it. How close are you to it when you do that?
20 feet.
Okay. You can see that it opens up and there is something inside of it.
Oh. No gas, no...
No gas, no nothing like that. No, yeah.
Okay. I walk toward it and I look in.
Okay. It's humanoid in size. And you can see that it was roughly... I don't want to say mannequin because that's not the right word, but it looks like it was constructed out of like maybe plaster or paper mache, but it's meant to represent, it looks humanoid. Looks female. Red robes with gold wings on the sides, and you can see that there is clearly fake hair, but some kind of wig, a long white wig. And...
Excuse me, does this person look like me?
Yep. Looks a lot like you.
Someone that
but it's a mannequin. It's not an actual dead body.
No, it's not an actual body. No.
So it's like a doll.
I am so freaking creeped out right now.
So it's a doll, like a doll.
Mm-hmm.
It's a doll dressed up to look like me.
Human-sized doll.
No. Okay.
Well, I'm human sized.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and pop open all the rest.
Yeah.
However many checks I need to make.
Okay.
Are you gonna tell the rest of us what it is?
Because you guys can see it. You're right there. I'm speechless. I'll just be like,
Okay, so I look over the ledge. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The next one.
Join us. We're all going to be going.
The next one.
Join us.
The next one you open has also female, plain blue robes.
Oh boy.
And you can see that it was left bald.
Oy.
I'm gonna guess all of them are the 5.
Yes.
You find
But
5
missing
different
her.
mannequins that all. There's a large one with a red wig.
Who's that?
You see a child-sized one.
Who's the child?
There you go. You're left out.
and so are there 5 of them?
And a
There's
cranky
5.
looking one.
So I'm not in this.
You're not in one of them, no. There's 5 sarcophagus,
extra
and
large?
Zariel's not in.
Yeah,
there is
what
no
do we-
Zariel.
and a
They're
cranky
after
one.
us.
And there is a Sashim.
And an extra size.
Well, that looks like
Okay.
sashimi.
Alright. Arcana check. Do I see spells inscribed anywhere? Do I see
Go ahead.
any magical awakening?
I just want to try something.
20.
I want to go over to my child-sized doll. And I want to take my dagger out and just do the tiniest little knife point in the palm of my hand on the doll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Feels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if you feel it.
Yeah.
Like
Or
voodoo doll.
like if I get a little, yeah, I just want to see what happens.
She wants to
Oh, see if you
voodoo.
feel something in your own hand?
Yeah.
No, you do
No.
not.
Oh, okay. All
Try
right.
voodoo.
You do not. No.
All right. So I say we set these
sorry.
fucking things on fire.
No, wait, hold on.
Right. We're on fire.
I was
right?
like, as long as
20?
it's not going to
No.
negatively
You don't
impact
see any
me.
magical effect. You don't see any sort of...
Inscriptions.
No.
So there's no language or anything
no.
anywhere?
There's no runes or glyphs or anything. No.
Yeah.
So why don't we just destroy them?
I
If
was
you
gonna put them
find
back
them.
if they're not causing any harm.
May cause harm
If we're
later.
able to sneak in here somewhere.
Yeah, I- but this was meant to do us harm. I think we should destroy
Yeah,
them.
why?
Close it
I-
up again and
it's
then
meant to
leave.
do
I agree,
psychic
Sashim,
harm.
but I would like to keep them like they are for a little while. That's what. They
What,
should
to
be
draw
destroyed.
whoever did
they
this?
were there. They were made to look like us.
Yeah. But
They
why?
put a lot of time and effort into this. We need to find out why.
I
before
think
we
I know.
destroy
I
them.
can get the idea why
Well-
they meant to do us harm. If we leave them like this, they may put spells or
I
runes.
understand that, but apparently, what Umbra did, it showed us that it can't hurt us that way.
But it could in the future.
Yes, but
I'm
we
kind
need to
of-
find out.
Ember, I'm sorry. What was your Arcana check?
My Arcana was 20.
20? Okay. You do detect that they were probably made through the use of some kind of magic. That they weren't maybe a combination of actual physical construction, but also some sort of spell to make them. Even though you're not getting any kind of like trap or like magical effect from them, you know, if that makes sense.
So somebody magical created them, but now that they're created, they're non-magical.
They would be considered magical constructions, but they don't appear to be like magically trapped or glyphed or anything like that.
Could these things stand up and attack?
You don't think so.
I don't think so.
You don't think so.
That's
Do
disheartening.
these dolls look like a suitable kind of substitute for someone lying in a coffin, like kind of pretending like they are dead?
Yep. That's exactly what they were meant to. That's exactly how they were posed.
Okay.
Oh, I see. I see where
Do you
this
think
could
this was supposed
work.
to be like a mental
So,
exercise?
so kind of Sariel and Sasheen kind of like lock eyes at a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, guys, this is a setup. It's a substitute for you not being there.
I get it.
It doesn't hurt. You're not getting any sort of magic off of it. This is supposed to substitute your death.
But my question is, why with Sariel there is no?
No
he
doll
doesn't know
for
about
her.
her.
Yes, he does. Well, he doesn't
No,
know that I'm
he
with
doesn't
you.
know that you're against him at this point. He thinks you're an ally. He flirts with you. You're doing business together.
Oh,
he doesn't realize you're a double agent, which is why you're not
Well,
represented
he is
here.
trying to set up that trade route between Whitebridge and Wildenhelm, so my father's textile empire is very valuable to him.
How come all of a sudden it's an empire?
Because I've made it an empire, because I'm that good in a day. Hair flip.
It's been like 5 hours.
That's how good I am. Podcast family.
5 hours.
QVC.
Front to an empire.
I've already been on Shark Tank.
QVC home network.
Don't doubt my empire.
I'm not doubting him.
So now that everybody is sufficiently freaked out, and I kind of
freaked
feel
out.
like Sariel feels really bad that she doesn't have one here, and it's really just like pointing at you guys.
No.
No, I'm actually glad you're not represented here because it shows you that he is still unaware of who you
Right, that she's in
what your
cahoots
true
with
intentions
us.
are.
So really, our plan to leave me like kind of inside the system is working. If there is any consolation in it, that's a consolation.
Agreed. Agreed.
Right.
Okay.
But
I
there's
was
still a
saying-
tunnel.
He's still in the dark about her.
Yeah. I think we all agree that we're leaving them for now. We're gonna I'm gonna mage hands and put them back up. Or if we can just lift them if that's easier. But either way, I want to put the lids back on and
Either
look
way.
like we haven't been here.
Okay, between you and Tor with your strength, there's no check involved. The two of you could.
Okay.
At worst case scenario, the two of you could just pick the lids back up.
Aw,
and put them
team
back on.
lift.
Yeah.
Yep.
One of you alone, I'd have you roll a check, but the two of you are there.
Can I,
Okay.
before they do that on mine, I want to break off the 2 front fingers.
Okay, sure.
If I have to fight this thing one day, I don't want her to be able to cast.
Okay.
Valid.
So
Does mine have a great sword too, or is it just a body?
it's just a body.
Where are you
There's
putting
no
those
equipment with any of
fingers?
your things. It's just
Inside.
bodies.
I'm just,
Oh, you're putting it back inside
Yeah,
the thing. You're not like
leaving
taking
them in
them.
I get
I'm
it.
not
I get
taking
it.
them.
So we'll
Well,
close
whoever
it off.
was magic
Yeah.
made them, and whoever was magic could possibly put them back on. Maybe you would want to like
just
stick it
say
in
that
a
maybe
rope.
one day they're just gonna pop out of there and they're not gonna have their front fingers.
Pick him up.
But whoever made them was magical. Couldn't they put them back on?
Yeah, but I'm just
You're on the
trying.
Take the
JLB.
fingers.
You want me to take the fingers?
I really want you to take the
I'm
fingers.
gonna take my own fingers.
I really
in
want
my
you to
back
stick it in your
pocket.
robes. Just take the
Why
fingers.
don't you wear them as earrings?
When my own fingers.
Put them on his necklace.
When I pop them off, what does it look like inside?
Looks like more of the same. Looks like a
Paper mache.
paper mache plaster type thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I have my own plastic paper mache fingers.
Well, someone took a lot of effort though to make them.
Okay. So what now, guys?
Continue down the hall.
downstairs.
The
Okay.
So we're not touching the dolls. They're staying the way they are.
Yes.
That's what you guys said.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm
Putting them
just
back.
reiterating.
Yeah, putting the lids back.
Yeah.
All right. So keeping that marching order, Umbra,
Yes.
you get to down that hall, and
Yeah.
you're at the top of that staircase. Goes down about 20 feet, and you can see there's a wall here, and the staircase goes down to another floor. There's another level. There's no wall on this side of the staircase, and as you look down, there appears to be a rough pit on the other side of it, and you can see spikes
Spikes
Oh,
on
right.
on the left side,
How wide is this walkway?
about 5 feet,
Okay.
5 feet across.
Okay.
So Tor's getting like a little scratched up going down.
Yeah, I kind of edge out my shoulder, and now I'm walking closer to the other wall as
Okay.
we go down.
But I'm like
Yeah.
a cat. I
Still
fall
stealthily
up to the
going
button.
with the light on my bow. And
Okay.
whatever.
As you make your way down the stairs, I'd like you to make a perception check.
13.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
As you make your way down the steps, 3 steps left, 2, 1, and you go to step down onto the floor, and just a split second too late, you realize you're stepping too far. Your foot's not catching floor, and you all see Ember disappear into the floor.
Umbra, I just go down.
Umbra, you just see that she steps, and you go, "Oh shit!"
And down she
now
goes.
we're all in darkness.
Out of sight.
Now you're all in darkness, and you can hear Umbra.
How long is she doing?
Umbra, you are in a void. Almost, you feel all you can see. The light from your bow is not reflecting anywhere. It's just it's just there, and you can feel yourself in like a vacuum.
Oh my god! Okay.
All of you who are still on the staircase, you hear Umbra's screams disappearing down below you, and for a second of silence, and then you hear them above you.
Oh, great!
I let my
Coming from the left
somebody
side,
grab her.
you hear Umbra falling down on the left side of the staircase.
Where the pit is?
I'd like you to make a dexterity saving throw, Umbra.
Oh boy!
Somebody try to grab her.
Door.
Grab.
Yeah, but he's on the staircase, isn't he?
18.
And that last step. It's a doozy.
Okay. Do you want to try to grab her? This could be a series of checks. It could get
I
interesting.
lit my hand up as I heard her falling.
Yeah, I was going to
So
say.
she's constantly coming back and falling.
Or is she going this way?
She fell down, and now you can hear her coming from above.
So
down
it's something
toward
like
where
this, right?
Yeah, but now she's not falling in a circle. She went down, and now you can hear her coming right where the pit of spikes is. She's falling above it into the pit of spikes.
Okay.
So do you want to try and reach out and grab her?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you can.
Okay.
I just prestidigitation,
I'd like
shower
to,
of sparks,
he's
just as
right
much
by
light as
me.
possible.
Can I stupidly try to assist him somehow? Like hold my hand while he reaches
Okay,
out?
this is going to be a couple of different checks.
Okay.
Because she's assisting you, make a dexterity check with advantage. So you can roll 2, because this is not strength. This is trying to grab her out of midair.
That would be 13, right?
Okay. Now, also with advantage, make a strength saving throw.
Oh. 1 or a 5. I guess it's not going to work.
Yeah, but use you.
Oh, that's right. I'll use my luck point.
You can re-roll one of them.
12.
Plus your
strength save.
Ah, that's 19.
Okay. As Umbra is falling, you see her appear, Tor, and you just reach out and, just like grabbing a fly out of midair, Umbra just lands, and you're sort of like
I love it.
reaching out her.
I want to imagine I'm holding on to his loincloth.
I'm little. I'm like,
over. I'm
I
holding
come up
on
to like
his
your knee.
loincloth.
I'm
Yeah,
super
so
little.
look at
I
she's
love
little.
Back of his.
Yeah,
I'm saying
the
the back
loin.
of your underwear. I'm like,
I feel a wedgie.
I don't care.
Like the copper tone dog?
Yes.
The loincloth does not rip.
I was just going to say, you're
And
assuming
Umbra, you're
he
just
has
like,
one under-
whoa, that's a lot of spikes.
So I saved her.
You saved her.
We saved her.
Back onto the staircase.
Okay.
Sorry if your butt is a little
Well, that's
singed.
all right.
My
I
hand
got
was
I
still on
got
fire.
Is there anywhere
I got to
light a
adjust.
torch? Anywhere here.
Yeah, if you all, whoever has torches, sure, you can light one.
Prestidigitation.
Yes,
is
thank you, love.
there a torch already in place now?
Unless somebody, you all have packs. Everyone has torches.
Yeah,
you
we
can take
Yeah.
them out and light
So
one,
that's
sure.
3 luck points.
I am like shocked into silence and totally stunned, but I just like crawl onto his shoulder and I'm holding onto his hair and I'm not moving. I'm just gonna sit there for a little bit.
She is now,
Grab that hair.
Umbra is now on you like a
freaking
Tarsier.
No problem.
So someone that has like an unlit torch, I'm just gonna prestidigitation so we have enough light because I'm completely freaked out that last step was a doozy.
there, yeah.
So I light prestidigitation.
I'm gonna take my mage hand and I'm gonna push on all the steps going forward.
That makes sense. So, okay, that makes sense.
From this point on, it's gonna be push, good step, push, good step. And I'm gonna do that.
Who's holding the torch I lit?
You can.
Holding.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now that you all know where it is, you're able to avoid that.
Did you hear me about pushing on the steps with the mage hand?
Yes.
Okay.
Then between that and just seeing where Umbra fell, you're all able to avoid it. So this floor goes 10 feet in. Then it turns right and it makes a U. It turns right and then turns back this way. As you make that turn, you see a long corridor. It's like 60, 70 feet, 80 feet. Just if you're holding your light out and your torch is out, you can just see it just extends out past your... Whoever has dark vision, it's out past your dark vision.
Okay.
As you make your way down this long tunnel, this long corridor...
Any hallways, any
Firebolt.
doors in this long, or is it just straight?
Hold on, okay. What'd you say, Victoria?
120 feet, sending a firebolt down.
Okay.
Yeah, good idea.
It doesn't travel the full 120 feet. You can see that there's an end to this tunnel, maybe about 80 feet down, and the firebolt hits the back wall and...
Okay. Everyone sees this?
Okay.
Okay.
To answer your question, Sashim, as you progress down the hallway, every 10 feet, you can see there are, like, alcoves cut into the sides of the wall.
Okay.
And there's empty, unused, more of those pedestals. Those stone... Essentially stone sarcophaguses, sarcophagi that you saw.
Yeah.
But these are empty and they don't appear to be anything in
They're
them.
open, right?
They're
not
all
closed,
open. No.
but it's just empty on the inside.
Any that you were to examine or come close with your torch, you see that they're empty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm getting an idea. Okay.
Okay. We're going to keep walking.
Yes.
And I'm mage handing the floor
Okay.
as we're walking.
Okay.
About 10 feet in front of us.
Okay.
We're still curled up on him like a cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chilling out.
He doesn't feel it.
For the next...
That's
the
all right.
length of this hallway, I'm Tor's little parrot on his shoulder.
Check out what's behind me.
He's Bluebeard, she's the parrot.
Yeah.
And grab a quick nap.
That must be some sight. I can see it now.
Fan art, please. Fan
Yeah,
art.
that would be amazing.
Umbra as a parrot on Tor's shoulder. I need that in my life.
That was so cute.
Okay.
Want a lift?
There you go. All right, when you reach the end where your firebolt hit, it comes into a rectangular chamber. The hallway ends in a rectangular chamber. It's 20 feet, 10 by 20.
Okay.
In the middle of this chamber, so you all sort of have to squeeze around it to all fit into this chamber. There is another open burial chamber. This sarcophagus, though, is made of marble. So it's a little bit more well-made than the ones you've passed already.
Closed?
It is currently closed, and there is a red velvet cloth over the top of it. And
I have... Okay.
you can see that there are, all around the floor, there are dried bloodstains.
Okay. Before we do anything,
Yeah.
let's first discuss who do we think is in there. And secondly, I go over to Tor's shoulder and I pet your head and I ask if you're okay. No? Okay. Alright, anyway, that was my question. But, okay. Other than that, who's in there, guys?
That looks like... that's Lord Cormion,
Yes.
if you ask me.
I think so.
Well, it's daytime. Isn't that what they do?
I don't know. We need to go to a library and research it yet.
Yes. I think it is him.
Are we going to do anything about that?
I'm not planning on opening it up right now. But we know where he lies. And that could be to our advantage.
We think we know,
But this
will
is
we
a
have
good
another
spot.
opportunity?
Yeah, I think we will.
Okay. I don't think...
You think you just want to walk away right now?
Why would it be closed if there's nobody in there? And if anything, it would be open if somebody came out.
Not necessarily, like kind of like making
Who
your
would
bed.
put the velvet thing on top of it?
Yeah, thank you.
That makes sense.
It has to be somebody who helps them.
I vote, take off the cloth, open the thing up, and just smack that empty coffin with everything we have.
Can
and
I
just
make-
inside? Okay, he dies.
Can I make a quick suggestion and also a question?
Mm-hmm.
So, I took Lehman's tiny hut.
Okay.
Is there a way that she can mage hand this thing, put us in Lehman's tiny hut so we are not seen after it's open?
Wow.
You need space for Liamon's tiny hut.
And this doesn't offer the space for it?
No, Liamon's tiny hut would take up the.
That sounds adorable.
Wow.
20 by 20. It's a good
so
idea.
cool.
It's a good idea, but the issue, I believe, is the geography of the situation. So it's 20 by 20. A 10-foot radius. Yeah, you don't have the room. It would extend past the walls of the room.
Burning? You could set it on fire.
But it's marble, right?
I'm just saying the contents on the inside.
Still have to open it.
Yeah, of course. If you want to open it, I'm not a big
Yeah.
fan of it, but
What's it on?
It's sitting on the
slab?
floor.
it's just sitting on the floor.
Yeah.
I was thinking I could, like, roast that thing.
Oh, no.
You know what? No matter what, I don't think it's smart that we leave here without finding out about what's in there.
Yeah, I
That's
think
my
we do
opinion.
this. I think we do this.
Okay, you're opening it?
If everybody is in agreement.
About opening it?
I do have a hunter's pack. My pack is Monster Hunter's pack.
Oh,
a
yes.
chest, a crowbar, a hammer, 3 wooden stakes, a holy symbol, a flask of holy water.
From the Haunted One background.
From the Haunted
Okay.
One background.
And I have a prayer book.
Okay.
Can I take one of the wooden stakes and put it in my
I
crossbow?
don't have any of those kits.
That won't fit.
You don't
It's
think?
a stake. It's a stake that you'd have to hammer.
Okay.
I have a hammer.
But from my Monster Hunter background, would I know enough to take out the stakes, give one to these fighters,
Okay.
and take out my flask of holy water?
Yeah, sure. I'll give you that.
Okay. Then that's what I do in preparation right now. And I say, I don't know if this is going to work, guys, but it's worth a try.
Okay.
It's what I've heard about vampires, right?
Okay.
Okay.
So
And
we
then-
should get a steak.
Steak.
Okay.
Who else wants one?
Medium.
Steak? I have
Am I
three.
ever in melee? Yeah, I mean, I guess if nobody else is going to take it, I'll take it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna ready an Eldritch Blast.
Sure.
because-
Okay.
Wait a minute. So I got a stake in one hand. I got the sword in the other, or should I have a hammer that I have?
It's up to you.
I think.
Put the steak on your belt.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
put the
gonna-
stake on
I'm
my
gonna
belt
put my
and
So, like, if
stake
you
on
get there-
belt, yeah.
Okay. So you
Just
each
by
now
strength
have one wooden
alone.
stake.
Pop.
Yeah.
All right.
Who's gonna be right at the thing when we open it?
I was planning on doing it from far away, personally.
Just because I'm nervous about it, I'm gonna throw a D8 Bardic Inspiration at Sashim. And
Okay.
just so you know, you are inspired with song and or limerick.
Oh
That says-
boy, that's going to be very helpful opening up the.
Sashim warrior with great sword so sharp, I inspire you with my words and my harp. Whew, D8.
Hey, all right. I like that.
Okay.
Did you just write all of that now as we're sitting here?
Yeah, I forgot before I.
You're freaking
Okay, so
That's
I'm
awesome.
inspired.
So you have a
I
D8
love you
inspiration
so
that's
much.
good for 10 minutes.
I see
That's
you writing
good
down
when
stuff. I'm like,
if
what
I
are you
need to
writing?
attack.
You can roll it to any D20 roll, whether it's an attack, ability check, or saving throw. Any D20.
Is this where the
Can I
sarcophagus
try
is?
this out? Try
And this
out?
is the order
You
that
don't have
we're
to
in?
draw it out.
Oh.
This
He
is the
was
hallway
waiting.
you came down, and that's the sarcophagus.
That's how far away it is? We only have this much room?
You guys are all crowded around,
Oh, we're all around. Okay.
That makes sense.
which is why Liamon's tiny hut wouldn't have worked.
Oh shit, we're all up on his stuff? Oh, I
Looks
thought
that
we had
way.
room here. Getting abbots. Okay, cool.
Okay, so what are we doing?
Just
guys?
like Lost
I want
Boys.
to back up down the hallway, whoever is me.
Can we ready in action? Can we all ready in action?
Sure.
Yeah,
I have Eldritch Blast ready.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna do my, I mean, we're right on top of it, so.
You want to back up with me?
I'll be by the front entrance.
You know what? It's
No,
not a bad
'cause
idea.
if I'm on top of it, I'll get my
I'll be
sneak.
blocking though,
It's
right?
not a bad idea for me to back
Can
up
use
because I'm
magic
not.
missile because it's
You're squishy?
close.
Yeah.
Who's the
I know.
squishiest?
I'm squishy.
You need to be.
I cast
gonna
mage
open?
armor.
That's up to you guys. That's not
Okay,
me.
whoever opens, I want to give them Shield of Faith.
Okay. So that's going to be on you, Sashim.
Okay.
Whoever opens
so
For the next minute,
yeah.
your armor class is 20.
Holler. Okay. If I open, can I open? I'm wondering, can I open it with one hand because I'm gonna have like either a stake or my sword in the other hand, just in case.
However you want to do it. Your sword you cannot use one-handed.
I can't.
The great sword can. You need 2 hands for it. It's too heavy.
So I'll be next to you with my.
So you open and I'll be ready with the sword? Okay.
Okay, so Tor's opening it and Sashim is like...
I'm ready.
Readying with the great
I'm
sword.
ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
No spell, I'm
cast,
just going to do it.
Mage armor on myself.
Okay.
And
Boy.
right as they open it, I'm going to cast Dragon Breath on myself. Fire.
Okay.
I'm gonna ready my katana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tor flips... Okay,
Can I
Tor...
go in a rage when I do that?
Up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a rage.
Okay.
All right.
So as Tor goes into his rage and flings that red velvet covering off the sarcophagus, you can see that it is a marble sarcophagus. So you take the marble lid and because you're raging, I won't give you a check.
Right.
You just throw it off to the side and who's over there? Yeah, Sariel, you're in there, right? No, you're back there with
I'm
her.
back here.
Okay, so
I'm
that's
squishy.
Nulara and Umbra. You both sort of like kind of have to dodge because Tor just throws this lid off to the side.
Sorry, guys.
When you lift it, there's a sheet of fine white linen that covers the body of a remarkably preserved, beautiful young woman in a faded bridal gown. The torso stained with blood.
It's covered with a linen...
Deadish.
Covered with a white linen, yeah.
White linen cloth.
Deadish.
I would tell Tor, remove the linen cloth.
Okay.
Silk! He was being nice about it.
Well, he's raging.
No one did. Yeah.
Throws the white linen cloth aside. The second he does that, the woman hovers up off the... You can see her body rises up off the sarcophagus. She points down at Tor, and you can see her form when she points becomes partially translucent. And she's almost like flickering. And just like Raiders of the Lost Ark, she does and rushes at Tor, and she dissipates. When she reaches him, you can almost see her like vanish.
Like a puff of smoke.
At that moment, Sariel and Ember,
Yeah.
you can see there's a stone in the section of the ceiling that begins coming down.
Where?
Right here.
I go, guys, come here, please.
So we all see that thing start to come down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I Misty Step to get around them and get out of there?
Misty Step? You can cast that?
Well, I'm little.
That's a spell. Misty Step is a spell.
I thought I just got it because I was a halfling.
That's halfling nimbleness.
Oh, halfling nimbleness.
Yeah, you can do that. So you're looking to get towards them?
Yeah.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 25. Yeah, you can get to them. No problem. I'll put you over there.
So, wait, I'm a little confused. The stone is going to fall on
It's
Tor or
falling
on us?
or it's slowly
coming down in that
Here.
doorway, cutting off.
Oh,
sealing
it's like
that
a wall.
chamber. Yes.
Oh, a wall's coming down.
Yeah,
so
sealing
we're-
that chamber.
Okay.
I'm leaving.
You're
I
leaving.
just
we're
screamed,
both
guys,
leaving.
out now!
Yeah.
Okay.
I started
5,
yelling
10,
at them.
15.
Saying that Nulara's the last one out, Nulara, you have to do like an Indiana Jones like slide to get underneath it.
Okay.
'Cause it's coming down right as you're
Okay.
leaving.
Yes.
You also notice as it's coming down and sealing off that chamber, you see there's like a gas rising from the coffin.
Gas?
Yeah,
Gas is...
killer gas. Probably.
Yep. And now you're all outside in that hallway.
And we run around.
And you wait.
Can I look in here? Do I see anything here? Are they rising? Are they
No,
gassing?
there was nothing
Are
in
they-
there. No, they're all empty. And it takes about a minute, I'll say, for you to do that because you got to go look in all of them. And after a minute, you can see that the wall starts to go back up.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, let's get the fuck back out. Because I don't know if that gas is gone.
Yo.
As you look, as it goes up, you don't see any gas coming out, and it appears to have dissipated inside the chamber. You do notice, however, the marble coffin has not been put back in place.
I could
The,
use...
the linen is gone. The cloth is gone, and it's still open.
So wait, did she just leave the area? She's gone?
She's gone.
Okay.
Is the
The
body...
trigger-
Unless you want to go look in the coffin.
I'm thinking the trigger for that wall to
Can
come
you
down.
stealth?
The trigger for that wall to come down had to be her out of that coffin.
Or us opening the coffin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think more her disappearing because that's when it came out.
Yeah.
So she was the trigger.
Where is she now?
Poof. I want to run an Arcana check to see where I think she is.
Are you going in there?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't need to make an Arcana check because if you're going back in there, and are you looking in the coffin?
Yeah. I want to see if I can see an inscription, a name.
I'll be right behind you.
Okay. As you go in and look, you can see that the coffin had a false bottom, and there are stairs inside of it going down.
Oh. Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding you. I'm very serious.
Oh my god.
So, but she was spectral when she came out, yes?
She was appeared to have been solid, then went spectral.
But did not go down. She just went like...
She went...
Like through me, right?
Yeah, like
the...
That's what I want to know. Is he affected?
Make an Arcana check.
18.
Seems like Tor.
Okay.
Seems like Tor?
Yeah, it doesn't seem any...
Tor okay.
Tor okay? You feel okay?
Yes.
How big are the stairs? Can Tor fit down them?
He'll have to squeeze, but he can make it.
Alright. How are you feeling?
Okay.
Okay, you want to go down the coffin?
Sure.
She's feeling a little ill now.
It's what you live for.
Do you want to go down the coffin creepy steps?
Creepy steps.
Come here, honey.
I don't mean it like that.
All right. I'll go up and I'll like tiptoe over there. Are you putting light on my sword or something? 'Cause, like, I can't see.
Technically your bow is still lit.
My bow is still lit. I thought it went out when I fell through the void.
No, I didn't cast light on anything. I did fire hand, so it still should be lit because it lasts for an hour.
Oh, okay. All right.
I will follow.
Okay. As you make your way down the stairs, you can see that it's a narrow staircase for maybe like 6 or 7 feet, and then it sort of opens up again into like a 5-foot tunnel, and you're able to actually walk normally. Tor's got to hunch his head a little bit, but for the most part, you guys can move fairly comfortably through. These steps lead down to another stone landing, and when you get to the bottom of it, you can see it's another corridor. 10 feet wide, 50 feet long, rectangular hallway. Right in front of you, when you hit this part of the hallway, there is a very cheapy Charlie wooden coffin resting on a small cement dais right in front of you. It's covered in carvings and symbols that seem to have been crudely scratched into it. And looking around the floor, there are half-chewed bodies of about a dozen rodents.
Oh,
I want to roll to see if I can see anything about the languages.
Okay, make just a general intelligence check.
I'm actually going to ask for help from her to see if you can recognize any of them either.
Advantage.
14.
Okay, the carvings on the coffin appear to be random. They don't appear to be a language. They don't appear to be any kind of glyphs or runes. They don't even seem to have a pattern to them.
Do they seem like claw marks, like something that was wild made?
Possible.
Okay.
So no particular language.
No particular language, no.
Do the scratches look like they've been there for a while, or do they look fresh?
Fresh-ish.
So you can kind of see like sawdust maybe a little around it.
Yep.
Alright, I want to back up. I want to mage hand this thing open.
Okay. You open that, and
Eldritch Blast ready.
Yeah.
sleeping soundly inside of it, you see a drawn, gaunt human man.
Dead-ish.
Dressed very much like Gollum, and he's just looks alive. He's just sleeping, and you can see in the coffin with him. You see more half-eaten rodents.
Eek.
Okay, I'm thinking a couple things. I'm thinking that he could be like a servant. Yeah, like a captured human that's like subservient to Cormion. I don't want to kill him right away. I'd love to. Interrogate him. Yeah.
Absolutely.
How big is he?
He's human, but he's small. He's a small human.
Okay, because I'm currently using my pack a whole bunch today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my manacles. Let's see if I can sneak up to him.
Make a stealth check.
Oh, you want me to do it? Okay, no, you said you were gonna do it. Go ahead.
I did say I was gonna do it. Come on, girl. You've been doing good all day. 13.
Okay. You're able to unhand him, and then the other one, and you're able to manacle it.
Oh.
Okay.
I did my job. Okay, you guys are up.
Okay. You're like,
I do the robot back.
Can somebody wake him up? Magically or otherwise? Should we shake him awake?
I don't. We can wake him up. Try and wake him up.
Alright, well, I'll keep my great sword ready.
Eldritch Blast.
I'm ready to roll.
Okay. Who's waking him up?
Oh, I guess that's me.
Yeah, you started it. I'm ready.
Go.
I'm
Just in
standing
case.
behind Tor.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Okay.
polite.
Very polite.
And you can see, like Gollum, he's got rotted out teeth,
Nice.
very drawn. And with manacled hands, you see he pulls out a rusty, old, cut up dagger. With disadvantage, he's going to stab you. He rolled a 7. So
I was gonna say I take my mage hand and grab and throw it.
I'll allow you to do that because he missed so badly on the shot, and you just take them. He's making a run for it. He's gonna try and run past.
Oh, I already have Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Roll an attack.
Why not?
17.
Hits. Oh, you get 2 of them. So roll the second one.
Yeah. 19 plus 7.
19. They both hit. 2 d10s, please.
9 and 3.
He leaps out of the coffin to make a run for it, and the 2 blasts hit him. He hits the wall and then hits the floor.
That's what we get for running. There is no running in the coffin crypty hallway.
Is he alive?
He looks extremely unconscious.
Oh, unconscious.
Oh. Okay, you spare the dying.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
To the spare that I
He
got
was
you.
at 1 fail and 1 pass.
Can I just say right now, I put my eyes, I just reach into my whatever, and I just put in my eyes of charming, just because.
Okay, sure.
How far away is he from
Within a
me?
few
Are they
feet.
charming?
Okay. Because I like
to
to
take
just
them in and
walk
out, or can you just
over
wear
and,
them?
have the great sword
I don't
ready.
want any
Okay.
questions.
Hovering over him.
Spare the dying, he will take an hour to wake up. So
Oh.
he is stable. He is not bleeding out. But he will take an hour to wake up.
is there anything in the area that I can take a look at, investigate? Can we keep an ear out for that hour to see if there's any footsteps or anything like that?
Sure, you can. If you're saying you're going to wait an hour.
Are we gonna wait an hour, or are
How
we
do
gonna
you use a
heal him?
healing kit again?
I don't think I wrote that down for you, Mom.
Heal? No.
It's a D. They heal a D6 plus
Can you
4
remember
plus
that?
their hit dice. Basically, if you want to use a healing kit, just say you're going to use the healer's kit, and then we'll walk you through the dice.
Literally
Okay.
putting on a band-aid.
That's what I'll do.
Roll a
Here.
D6.
1.
Okay. He heals 6.
Okay.
Okay. So he is awake. Nulara leaves. So mark off. You now have 18.
I did already.
Okay.
Can I borrow your steak?
Yeah, here it is.
Take the steak. I'm gonna put it over his little heart.
Okay.
It's a little.
I'm gonna say, anybody have any questions for this guy?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Not at this point.
First of all, do we know his language? What does he speak?
Yeah.
So
Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Is that a yes or a no?
That's what he said.
What's your name?
Do you want to die?
Live forever.
Are you a vampire?
No, not yet.
You're going to be.
Master promised.
Where's Master?
Live from.
Asleep.
Oh, we wanted to talk to him. We want to live forever too.
Make a deception check.
I'm not gonna do
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
got you there.
8.
Master warned me about you.
I want to expend a charge in Eyes of Charming.
Okay.
And I want to say, no. We just want to talk to him. We want to live forever too. Where is Master?
Okay. What's your spell DC?
It should be on your thing. Scroll up.
Do the Eyes of Charming have their own DC?
Yes, they do. They have a... Hold on. I think it's 13.
Okay. Wisdom save. Does it say 13 on the thing?
Yes.
Sorry. He makes a save. He has no modifier, but 13 on the dice.
Got it.
Lies. Master told me truth.
And the truth is?
live forever.
What else does Master want to do using persuasion?
Make a persuasion check.
14?
Master promised me live forever if I follow him. Pretty soon, he'll be in charge.
Charge of what?
Everything.
Who else is
I'll
with
be
you?
his right hand.
Who else lives with you?
Just me and the master.
Okay.
He brought a bride last night.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Where's she?
with him. Asleep.
Was the bride in... I described the pedestal, the marble tomb, and the velvet. Was that the bride?
Oh no, that's one of his toys.
What does he do with his toys?
Describe.
Sets them out to catch people like you.
Okay.
Serial, I want to pull on your, because I'm so little, I'm just going to pull on you and be like, Lady Drusilia, see if she, describe her.
I wouldn't know what Lady Drusilia
doesn't look like her.
Oh, I see, I've never seen her either. Who's met her?
I've met her. I'll describe Lady Drusilia.
Yeah, I think that was her. I try not to look too hard. I shouldn't be looking at the master's brides.
How many other brides does the master have?
Down here, just the one.
Oh, what about up there?
Up there, I don't know. Back home, he said he has many.
Why does he have so many brides?
He has a right to. A great leader needs many.
When is the master planning on leaving Whitebridge, or is the master planning on staying in Whitebridge?
He'll leave when he's done.
What defines done?
You'll have to ask him.
I take out the fingers. Do you know where these are from?
I helped him make them.
Oh, so
Clever.
talented.
So talented.
Clever boy.
Why were they there?
It's a message to you. It's where you're gonna end up.
We said we wanted to live forever too. You didn't believe us.
Keep going. I'm sure the master's waiting.
Where is he from here?
Keep going. You'll find him.
He's in this building?
Can you come with us and show us where he is?
No.
All right.
So the mannequins are just a message to us. They don't have any further plans or magical properties.
Master doesn't tell me everything.
I kind of want to use my... Are we done with him?
Yeah.
What do we do with him?
Are we going to kill him?
Yeah.
Okay. Then
I
I'm
think
not-
we should take him with us.
Persuade him.
No.
No,
No.
it's gonna alert him.
No, he'll alert everybody and everything.
Yes, Sasha.
That's too much.
Sasha, stake the heart.
So at this point in time, what? I gotta do him in?
Yeah.
It's up to you.
I don't think he's healed that much. He doesn't have a lot.
Should we gag him? What if I go to kill him and he screeches and alerts something?
Truth.
Well, I mean,
I
can you
don't-
just take his head off with one swing?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
okay, I'll do that. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll behead him.
Maybe
Okay.
get behind him so he can't really see.
Yep,
like-
that's fine.
Yeah.
I'll stand in front so he's looking at me.
He's fucking talking about him, killing him, like in front of his face.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
Sitting there,
I'm
I'm
whispering.
step behind him so he doesn't see it coming.
It's
But I'm
all
letting-
whispered.
I'm letting it happen because he's manacled. Anything he
I'm
tries.
imagining that we're all going like,
Yeah,
you know.
that's what I'm
But
thinking.
even if you are
whispering
like,
into
he's
each
manacled,
other.
anything he tries is at disadvantage. He's got no modifiers to anything. I'm not gonna micromanage bullshit. It's gonna end one way or the other.
Okay.
So yeah, Sashim just makes her way over and and his head comes flying off.
I want my manacles back.
If you must. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I only have one set.
Take
Go
him
take
off
him, take him back.
Take him off the dead body.
Weird question. Does he bleed?
Good point.
Yeah, he bleeds.
He still
Is
bleeds.
it red?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything on his person?
No, just a very crude, just sort of like wrapping that he had around him, almost like a tunic.
Is there
Any-
anything in the wood
poor
chest?
slob.
In his
He's
in his coffin, was there anything in
bum.
there
Who's talking
besides the rodents that were?
No, besides the rodents, no.
That's right.
Could we stick him back in
we're
that
still
coffin?
hexed.
Sure, I don't think that's a
We're still
problem.
hexed.
Do we agree to stick him back into his coffin?
I think so.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm not touching it.
I'll put him in.
Okay.
Wash your hands.
Yes. Anyone get that?
Wait, I'll give you some Purell.
Okay. So you pick the body back up and put him in. Your clothes.
And
That's
the head.
And then everything goes back into the coffin. Okay, so now what?
We keep going.
So you make your way down this hallway here.
We're still in the same order.
Yeah.
Okay, so Umbra in the lead?
Yeah. I'm in the back.
Okay.
Alright.
And you can see that the hallway here, there's another set of stairs that goes down that way.
Going down.
Looking at the walls and things, are we seeing any inscriptions, any stones that look out of place, any blood splatters?
No, not really. Nothing's jumping out at you.
Okay.
Just that set of stairs going down.
Can you keep checking those stairs?
Yep.
Okay. So you've got the mage hand in front of you, I'm assuming weapons are Umbra, you have an arrow drawn. I'm assuming that weapons things are ready. Okay.
Yes.
So you make that turn, you head down the stairs, and this is a long set of stairs. They go down 10 feet, and then they come to a flat landing, and then they go down another 10 feet.
Anything on the landing?
No, it just appears that maybe the way the ground sloped, that they had to kind of do that to account for just the natural... Because now you're maybe 60, 70 feet underground at this point. And this staircase...
Oh, boy.
And it opens up into an enormous cavernous chamber. You see 4 stone pillars, those are the circles right there, that lead up to a vaulted ceiling. There are little, sconces, so there is a dim glow of light that fills the room. The stone ceiling is cracked in the southeast portion, which would be that way, and you can see that there is a faint trickle of water coming out of the crack. So it's just reinforcing that you're pretty far down underground. In the west end, right here, you see a stone step that leads up onto a large dais.
Oh, okay.
On the dais is a large stone pedestal. On the pedestal, you see the naked body of Drusilia.
Oh.
She appears to be still alive, but she is not awake. She is just laying there, fairly limp, eyes closed, and you can see telltale bite marks on the side of her neck. And she is breathing.
I would like to try to sneak to the front. And
Where
I
are you
want to
going?
just mage hand all the floor.
Okay.
Push on everything, push on walls,
You don't find anything.
Okay. And I'm going to say, I'm assuming everyone can see my ghostly hand checking.
Yep.
Okay, you don't find anything.
Okay, are we going to walk in?
What are we going to do
Yeah,
about
we'll
it?
walk in.
Okay.
Walking in.
Eldritch Blast is still ready.
I immediately go here.
Okay. Please set yourselves up.
Here?
I'll be by the door.
Yeah.
The
Good
entrance.
move. Good move.
Okay.
Maybe hide behind a pillar for sneak.
Okay.
So, Sashim and Nulara, because you walked up.
Uh-huh.
So you're about to step up onto the dais, and Sashim, because you're close behind her, you see it too. For a second, you look up, and above the dais, the ceiling is a little shorter than back in the chamber, where it's like a large vault. The ceiling's maybe 30 feet up, and you can see, hanging upside down, above the dais, by his feet, arms crossed, very much asleep, the Lord Baron, Volson Gormion.
Oh, if she sees it, do I see it also?
You see it also. You can see him hanging above her.
Oh, my God.
Not
So
making
he is
noise.
hanging above the
He's guarding
He's
her.
hanging right above her, directly above her, maybe.
Is he on chains on something?
He appears to have his feet are gripping something.
It's like Lost Boys.
Like
He's
a bat.
hanging this
Yeah,
way.
like the Lost Boys. If
Oh, like
had
a
seen
bat.
The Lost
Yeah.
Boys. Yeah. Little reference to the Lost Boys.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
suck at
Did
games.
he
Yeah.
yell that back to us, or
Is he facing, like, his
not all of us can
face?
see it, right?
Is he facing this
He's
way?
facing out.
He is
Yeah,
facing
okay,
out.
so
Can
he's
we all see him?
I think we should motion to all of us.
I
them
think
to
we
come
should
and see.
Okay.
warn them. Not we'll tell them. Oh shit! Look what! Look
come.
what's hanging.
So I am not going to come closer. But I'm going to try to motion to Nulara and try to get you to say, I'm going to say try to heal her first. Remember, we were able to restore Joba.
But we had a special.
That's
potion
not
for
on my
that, right?
mind. That's not on my mind to
Even
heal
though she's sleeping, can I cast Detect Thoughts just to like kind of see where her like dream state is and kind of read where her mind is?
Sure.
I like that.
You got your phone on you?
Mine? Yes.
You have a text.
Am I allowed to?
Fairy godmother.
What you do with the information is completely up to you.
Okay. You guys, you've looked at her, and I kind of like do a motion to come closer to me, and I'm like, guys, she's confused, she's panicked, she's scared, she's in a lot of pain.
Is she human?
I don't know.
I don't care.
What kind of pain? Physical or emotional? Both? Mental?
Pain. Just pain.
No, I'm going to say like Ripley and Alien, it's the only way to be sure. Kill them all.
She's your mother now.
I know.
It's the only way to be sure.
Blood and
She is sitting
sand.
over
Kill
there,
them all.
and I was like, well, you could try to heal her. And
Well,
she
there's...
goes, bonfire.
Oh, I thought it was...
There's also a character way to describe that. Is that catching up with the blue ring and getting Anders' medallion back changed something in Nulara.
Yeah, because there's
and now
bloodlust.
Nulara's going darker. You could. That's another way to explain that in the character.
And she has bloodlust and she smells.
And she's stinky.
And she smells.
I thought of a rescue
Stinky
mission
poo-poo.
with Julissa, but...
Rescue mission. I never thought of it as a rescue mission.
Is
Never.
What happens if we
Investigative, and destroy.
Did you look with your mage hands anywhere up on the dais where she is standing? Is there any trigger? Like, if we moved her, would something happen?
Got it. I did not. Can I do that?
Sure.
Do I need to do...
Make an investigation check. Did you get your weapon? Oh, you're going up on the dais to look?
No, mage handing.
I just have an arrow pointed, but...
I think I'm going to use this.
18 plus
mine.
You don't sense any triggers.
Mine, I finished it.
Okay, but I didn't add anything to that.
It's fine. You don't sense any triggers.
There's no triggers up there.
Can we message her to kind of like get into her thoughts
You have
and
messaged
say
you?
yes?
Oh, okay, good.
And say, "We're actually you guys would probably be better because you know her."
I'm afraid of it because what if she alerts him?
Exactly.
And we don't get to jump on him.
Just with her.
What if he
thoughts, it
wakes
doesn't
up
seem
in
like
the
she
middle
would.
of it?
Also, I don't
Is
know.
she tied up?
I don't know if we can save her.
You have lesser restoration, right? Out of game?
That's not the potion you used.
No, it was
greater.
greater.
Wasn't it the one from
Yeah,
the
it was
temple?
greater. At the temple was
We had to go to the
greater.
temple.
We had to get the greater restoration. I also, metagaming a little bit, but we rolled crazy high to make it work. Like it
However,
was, yeah.
if you
Come
look-
over to the dark side.
If you look at Nulara's 3rd level spells, there might be something in there that could help. Specifically
For
Nulara.
magic, mass healing word, and remove
We
curse.
got Arya Stark with us. She's just going darker and
To
darker.
remove it from the woman?
Yeah, she's cursed. Remove her curse.
Does that take a spell slot?
Of course, yeah.
Is it worth it?
Did my detect?
Okay, so, I mean, I don't have any
Detect
special
thoughts, you
attachment because
Yeah.
this was after I joined
Yes,
the
that's
group.
the
But
slot, yeah.
No, you
guys
have a right to say.
all-
You have to.
No, I'm just saying you guys all, like, asked this woman, like, you recruited her, you brought her in, you know what I mean? Like, you probably owe it to her to at least try to save her if you can. I don't know.
She's in pain. She's hurt. She's confused. And don't you guys help people?
Do we know it's a curse?
I mean, I like to kill
I
people
would
rather
say
than
so.
help people, but...
Do we know it's a curse from what we've read in our books?
From
And
what you've
we
read
saw
in your
through
books,
Joba?
that won't even be a check. You'll know that this,
That she's cursed.
So she is under a curse.
vampirism. I'm ruling it a curse, podcast listeners. I know it's a disease. Shut up. Don't rules like me.
Is it?
Yeah, it's technically a disease. I'm ruling it a
Truthfully,
curse.
I
Leave me
will
alone.
use it if I'm outnumbered, and I will go with what the group wants to do.
Okay.
Okay.
So how many want me to use remove the curse?
Sariel is all about it.
I am.
Yay.
I'm like, give it a
Okay,
shot. And if
I'm
not,
out.
I'll
I'm
kill her.
unnumbered, so I'm gonna have to use remove the curse,
Kill somebody
and it's
soon, I
against
promise.
my better judgment.
Duly noted.
Mom, did you
Please
have a bad week this week? You're bloodlust.
You want to go on my list?
No.
She could do it very
She
quickly.
took it serious and look at her face.
I need an adult.
Look at that. She went real quick. She shut up.
No, Mom, I'm good. I'm sorry. I ever doubted you. I'm sorry.
Okay,
So the range of remove curse is touch.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to touch it.
You have to go up there and touch her.
Okay, so I touch her.
Okay, so you move up. I need a stealth check from you, Nulara, and You are at disadvantage
Eldritch
because you
Blast
are
on
in
already.
chainmail.
Wait
You
a
are
minute.
literally a Pots and
None of
Pans
my
ninja.
luck points can help me with that?
You can use a luck point to remove the disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah.
And make
I'm
it a straight
using it.
roll.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, she's cranky today.
Yeah. Kind of like it.
The grandma's got the fire today, guys, listeners.
6, 5,
You're a -1?
a -1.
Oh no, Eldritch Blast is ready.
So she
Well-
went clink, clink, clink all the way up the stairs.
Well, this is a
enough?
thing. This is a thing that's about 5 stealth.
Get your shit ready.
Okay.
Oh, this is enough. That's good.
You're creeping along up there, extending your hand to touch Lady Drusilia to cast the remove curse. And with your passive perception, Nulara, and I have all your passive perceptions written down, so I don't have to keep asking you for it.
Oh, okay.
With your passive perception, you just sense it, and your eyes pop open, and you see when your hand is about 2 feet from her, Cormion's eyes open.
Do I see this?
In a split second, faster than any of you could imagine, he almost appears to turn bat-like. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Of course he does.
You can almost hear the flapping of wings, and he streaks across the top of the chamber and lands there. I rolled a 6, Umbra, sorry. And when he lands, for the first time ever, he bares his fangs. And you can see long fingernails extending his claws. His eyes have gone to almost an ice gray. And
Ice
he smiles.
Ice knife.
Bonfire.
Hold
Should
on.
have been.
Hold it. Hold it.
At that very moment, I think that's a good place for a break. Why carry around the books when you can take just a few cards to your games? The Deck of Many makes easy to use and easy to transport quick reference cards for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, containing information on monsters, weapons, conditions, NPCs, spells, and even a deck of many things. Go visit deckofmany.com and pre-order your set of animated spell cards today. Thanks for listening to the D&D Grandma and the Family That Games Together D&D podcast. If you liked what you heard, please consider supporting the D&D Grandma Patreon, and feel free to check us out on Twitter at D&D Grandma. Thank you, and keep on rolling.